Hi, my name is Hilda Jafarah. I'm a third-year PhD student at the University of Pennsylvania, and I was awarded the PhRMA Foundation Predoctoral Drug Discovery Award. So I became a scientist because of a bouncy egg and a very upset mom, actually. I was 7 years old, following a little protocol that I had found in like a science book that I got for my birthday. I remember it's called like 101 Cool Experiments or something, completely taking over the kitchen, making a mess. Everything would smell like vinegar. My mom was not impressed with the mess, but I actually accomplished a goal in the end. And that following that protocol made something like happen that never left me. My research focuses on preventing deadly irregular heartbeats that occur days within a heart attack. So recently, scientists discovered that the body's own immune system may be driving the problem further. So after a heart attack, immune cells rush into the injury site to help, which is exactly what they should be doing. But in doing so, they accidentally release tiny proteins normally used to kill bacterial cells. Think of them as like molecular daggers. Healthy hearts usually can handle them. However, when a heart is weakened after a heart attack, they are vulnerable to these daggers. My project is to come up with a pipeline to find these molecular daggers and identify them, and to design molecular shields to protect the heart against these daggers. The moment that has stayed with me the most didn't happen inside of the lab. I'm passionate about mentorship and outreach, and it actually happened in a lunch table. I run a program called the Beta Day, a bioengineering immersion program for middle schoolers. At one event, I noticed that a girl sitting alone during lunch, she wasn't eating, and I went to sit with her to just communicate, and it turned out that we were both fasting for Ramadan, and we spent like about 30 minutes just talking about science and how I became a scientist, and I could kind of see a shift from her being like just a girl sitting in a table alone to like kind of seeing that connection. I want to like guide students, tell them that like you can do it. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of mentorship, so I would love to pay it back. So what I love most about research is that it's the best escape room I've ever been in. Research is just puzzles all the way down. There's always something not working the way you should and results that don't make sense in a protocol that keeps failing, but you have to figure it out. And I love puzzles. I've always loved puzzles, and when you find something that finally clicked, that feeling is like hard to describe. It's like it's super exciting, lights the whole room. So no 2 days are the same. We're always doing something new, and it keeps me on my toes, so I like that. Outside of research, I like to keep my hands busy, which my BUY ended up at the bench from the start. So I bake, I paint, I do pottery, I crochet, I climb. It involves a lot of making something with my hands. I'm probably into it. So there's something really grounding about just the tangible output, whether it's like a loaf of bread or like a bowl that I made. And honestly, it keeps me creative. The way I approach troubleshooting in the lab and the way I approach a tricky pottery technique are not that different. Both require patience and like multiple iterations and like the willingness to like start over. I spent so much mental energy on things that didn't deserve it. I felt like one bad grade on a quiz would be the end of the world for me, and I treated every small setback like it was the end of the road. And in doing that, I missed out on a lot of good times and like happy, positive vibes from the people I love and moments that I can't get back. I tell her that the quiz is not the story. The relationships you build with your friends and your family and the curiosity you protect is the moments that actually matter, and that's the story. My future career goal is to become a professor, a kind of professor who genuinely believes that mentorship is research, I've mentored multiple students in my career so far, and I've gained so much mentorship from other professors as well. And that mentorship is what has gotten me to this point. And I would like to continue the cycle.